Alright, everybody, welcome back to another round Dungeon of the Endless. Maybe two, maybe three. We'll see how far we get. Just want to apologize for starting a little later than normal. I know it probably doesn't affect too many of you, but had to stay late at work, go home, had a nap for an hour, which I normally don't do. So here we are. And let's see what we... Oh, sorry, my apologies there. Let's see what we can do here. I think we're gonna try... Ken's pretty good. Kinda wanna try something like Rakia and Max here. Maybe Offbot? Sure, let's try Rakia and Offbot. See what kind of trouble that gets us into. Every time I see Offbot, I just sort of dismiss him. Much like I do kind of with Skroig, although last game we played, Skroig did extremely well, so hey, maybe Offbot will turn out to be a lot more useful than I've given him credit. He definitely has a lot of support abilities. Starts with Repair at level 1. Not really that big of an ability early on, but has the potential to be pretty good. Alright, what do we got? Wow, getting a Rice one right off the beginning. Just, gonna make Rakia even scarier. And what do we got? Quick Draw. Quick Draw is always fun. Certainly help if we get, Nurse Dina or someone later. Get our food replicator going. 10 extra science, which I can never say no to. Especially because we don't have max. Oh man, Rack is insane. Yeah. Ideally, we'll get enough, oh shoot. We get enough dust to power this room as well. And then we can just build this as our kill zone. Or a choke point, as most people would probably call it. I don't know why I called them kill zones. So let's see if we can research here. Dust field generators are pretty good. Of everything here, I'm thinking. I think it's not too bad. Yep. I'd love to get food replicator too, but I feel like yeah, we'll just play lead and get the dust field generator up. Okay, self-out room. There it is, though. Got this going. And we'll build our prisoner pods, which we might not actually need. And alright. if I open one more room here, we got 4 doors. So I'm gonna level up Opbot one more time. This will get him operate. So getting a operate on the first floor is huge. We'll just throw him on the food and get our food back for it. And hopefully Herc opening the door, blog. Just Rakiat and her horrible, debilitating throat. Poor woman. So, is this researched? None of these are really screaming great to me. We might get Autodoc shards. I don't really want them this run. We'll see. It's not they're bad, it's just I was hoping for some other okay. Well, I guess we'll grab them anyway. Science creator though. Yeah, we'll get them. Just because we might not see a bio transfer, whatever it's called, for a long time. Okay, Rakia, run. Rakia is extremely slow, especially because she got rice went on. Shouldn't really have her running around everywhere. But we need Opbot operating the machine. Well, this feels like a very large first floor. I could be wrong, just a little larger than they normally are. Oh. Okay, well, there you go. I need to have a bit longer of a nap, I suppose. Because I forgot the heal button was H. Could have just pressed that instead of, Alright, well, we'll let Opbot die here. Goodbye, Opbot. Alright. Let's try that again. We take Ken. Maybe we go Opbot and Ken. I like having my operator, 2 operators early, but I think this is pretty strong. Ken should be able to hold off a lot better than Rakia. And maybe we'll pick her up, or maybe we'll get, ideally, Josh. I mean, I'd be fine picking up Rakia and Josh. And Opbot. Oh, my apologies again. Alright, let's try that again. So Ken already... Oh, that's a really good start. And I think we go for the shop here. Just to get it early. I'm not sure we'll get enough science to do so, but we'll try for it. And I think we might. Oh, well, nah. We'll see. This was a very interesting floor layout. Self-powered room is nice, though. So much we need. Okay. How much do I need? 36? 48. Alright, well, we'll save up. Because the shop is extremely useful. Might not get it this floor. We'll see. Alright, we got him operating. So, it kind of sucks having your kill room a lot closer to the crystal, like we have it here. But, that way Opbot can join the fight as well. This is a really weird first floor layout. Okay. We need perfect. So we're gonna be able to get the shop this floor. Get our food. Start running back. No wave spawn? Okay. There's the end of this hallway. We got the hunters, sadly. It wasn't too bad. Just got like one little hit off. Oh, some necro drones. So how's everyone doing tonight? Alright, there's our exit. Should be doable. Alright, and then we'll go get the shop. Researching. Oh, it's 48. We're not gonna get it. This should be our last door. That's frustrating. Yeah. Oh well. Next floor. Let's see. We can do this. I think how we do it. Ken's speed 37, 34. We're still gonna have Opbot pick it up though. This Ken has a lot more damage. And a little bit less speed won't kill me. Alright. I think we do one more pass, activate Sato Selfish, and then we run. And we're out. Ops, dude, I didn't see you in the medical bay. I was not, wait, you were a prisoner? There was this incident. Oh, that's kind of fun. So, Ken's a special ops, special forces agent, something like that. An Opbot, I thought he was the ship's, technician, I guess, but oh, I get a bit confused. So Nurse Dina was the chief medical officer of sorts. I thought Rakia was an engineer as well, but she was a prisoner. Not sure if they had an engineer. I guess just the warden. Gork's a criminal as well, so not really sure actually. So, Hero's got a ton of extra defense. That's an okay one. Would love to get my research early. It's because we have a lot floating around. Oppa is involved in the story Wisco Tango Foxtrot Interrogative. That's pretty intense. So I think we're going to try and get Opbot to level 5. This floor. Which might seem crazy. It's like, oh, you want to level up Ken? I do. But at level 5 Opbot gets recycling. Which is going to allow us to basically... Oh, there it is. Nice. Get the shop going. And it allows everyone in the same room, like when we kill monsters, to gain 0.2 industry per monster killed. So what it lets you do is throw Opbot in a choke point, and hopefully get some pretty snazzy amount of industry going. So for example here, let's open a couple more rooms. Are these the, yeah, these are the ones that go for the crystal. Gonna pop that just because these are a pain to kill. Okay. So we're gonna throw Opbot in here. And one more door should let us get it. Okay. So we now have recycling. So if we keep pulling back to this room here. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, activate that. So everything we're killing here is giving us a little bit of industry. Oh no! Didn't even see you. That's annoying. So I want to ideally we want to have him operating on this, but I am going to have to run him over to this room here. Just so we can repair it. So the amount of industry we would lose is a lot. Okay. Pepper spray, Autodox shards, Probably go for Autodox shards because we need some form of healing. And there's our exit. See here. I throw down a science creator. Now we don't want to kill the creatures in this room. We just want to have enough that we kill the. Yeah, I built too many. No. We should be okay. Nice. Because ideally we don't want to. Oh. Oh, Jolari. You would. Alright. We'll take her. Jolari's a very strong character. I'm definitely a fan. My farthest excursion into the Dungeon of the Endless was with Jolari. The problem with her is that she, at level 2, gains Dust Thirst. So she kill things, she, gets tons of extra attack, but the dust loot probability goes down. However, since she is really strong, we might try for some crazy shenanigans. How fast is she? Speed of 34. Yeah, so Ken is still faster. We got our auto dock shards going. And we're already suffering from a lack of dust. And luckily here, that's why we built the prisoner prods to deal with that sort of an issue. The necro drones were a bit of a pain. I might actually juggle the power here, just so we get more monsters spawn over here, and less to destroy the research crystal. No extra science? Yes, please. And no monster spawn, fingers crossed. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're actually going to leave Opbot level 5. I don't think I'm going to touch him. So from here on, since Jolari is already level 2, leveling her might be good. I think we're gonna try and get Ken to level 3 though, just because he's gonna be our weak link for a while. Bioorganic transference. Oh, but Science Creator 3 is just such a huge opportunity. Not sure I can pass that up. Anytime you get the ability to go from 1 to 3. Shoot. Okay, I had to throw Ken in the room just so we didn't lose the research, because those, whatever those creatures are, they attack the modules first, and if any heroes there, then they go for the hero. I made a bit of a mistake. Went Ken to 3 because I thought that's when we got repair. I know he does get it eventually, but it's probably level 5 then. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's a bit rough, but we'll be alright. So what can we get? Bioorganic transference I like a lot. Oh yeah, Science Creator 3. Yeah, just the opportunity to go from 1 to 3. Probably gonna have to take that. I'm gonna break those pods and throw down 2 auto dock shards. Okay. So again, same thing. I gotta babysit this room for a little bit. Kill the creatures that are gonna blow up the research, and then head back to this room here. Wow, we got a lot of stuff. Are we gonna kill those? No. We gotta go chase him down with Ken. Alright, so our heroes are really strong right now. That's kinda not the issue. Alright. So we've almost beat this floor. A merchant, please be a dust merchant. Food. It's okay, I guess. So happy pills, 2 wit, 4 attack power. Meh. We might get a crutchy though. Actually, I think that might be exactly what we do. Just speed. Okay, so we're gonna buy one of these, throw it on Lady Jalari. We don't have anything to sell at this point, do we? No. Oh well. And we can't afford that? No. Again, oh well. Okay, so that door's open. So I'm not sure whether 3 auto docks here is going to be better. I think actually maybe we give this to Opbot. I'm not. Okay, so basically we're gonna try and cheese a little bit here. I think I'm gonna have Lady Jalari and Opbot do it. So we're gonna unpower these. We need this powered for sure. Alright, I think we go like that. Alright, so we're going to grab this with Ken, run up here, which is going to be safe, and then we're going to, as long as we can, have Lady Jalari and Opbot just murder everything. Which is going to hopefully get us a little bit of industry before we get to the next floor. We'll see. And if it gets really crazy, we're gonna be able to pull them out. I think we might be alright. We have a lot of auto docks. We can certainly hold here for a while. I don't know. Yeah, alright. Everybody out. So we got about 5 industry doing that. It's not great, but it's something. You know, Captain Miles is on the ship. Our crazed, energetic leader? Yeah, he sees you were a convict, he'll think it was you who did it at Regulus 4. Me? Me who did what? Uh-oh. I sure hope Opbot is just the cause of some sort of, like, horrible catastrophe. third floor. Throw our science creator up here. There we go. Do we want dust for industry? Sure. Hard to say no to it. Measy? Oh, I hate Measy. Might take her if we don't find anyone else by the end of the floor, but really not a fan. Oh, and then Tro. Well, we'll do that. And get our food replicators up. So sadly, hunters are on this floor. Just never fun to deal with. I'm gonna build another industry generator here. And I know we're gonna lose a little industry by doing this. Not that much, actually. Opbot doesn't have a whole lot going on. But I'm gonna throw him onto this one just so we can build our defenses here. Oh yeah, we're out of industry. And use the farm a little more industry. Saber is nice. Duelist, basically if he's attacking only one monster, they have longer cooldowns on their attacks. Which is not the craziest ability, but it is very, very nice. Especially when you're fighting one of those, there's these super monsters later on that just like build up in a room and then they just constantly stomp the ground. So. Get a little extra industry, always helpful. So Tro's gonna be our runner. Take the place of Sarah for us, actually. His speed's not even that high. It's like 32. Surprised by that. This doesn't affect his speed at all. That's odd. I thought he was faster, but... And what can we research? Ah yeah, Science Creator 3. That'll give us a nice boost. And what do you got for us? I mean, that's nice on your runner. The HR manual's not actually all that great. Rapier's nice. So it lowers his DPS, you'll notice, by only 2. And lowers his defenses by 2, but also gives him more speed. And again, we're gonna be probably having him run, so... How much can we sell Saber for? 20? And buy the Rapier for 9. So we'll do that. And I do like to grab this when I see it, just because speed boost is massive. If we put Crutchy on Opbot, we can make him our runner, actually. Which might be an option. think we're gonna save that for now. Getting more speed's always nice, but eh. If we had Golgi, I'd take it just because she just gets so much damage. So there's our exit. No monsters spawn. And that's the last door, really. Really small third floor. Sadly, I can't even buy any of these because, that's it. Alright, we might try and get another farm going. We'll see. This might not work out for us. I'm hoping it does, but we'll see. So we want to unpower that. Probably like this. It looks like there's another, like, slot there, but it could just be a graphical glitch. Alright. Here we go. Yep, I think this might work out. It's starting to get a bit crazy. Alright, everybody out. Well, I'm not sure what's going on there. Bit of a bug. Oh shoot, it's actually this room here. I had everyone in the wrong room. That's embarrassing. Whew. The night in Regulus 4, I was in the med hut, studying specimens. The Groit stormed the camp. Guard was down. Captain Miles got a dishonorable discharge. I didn't hear anything over the noise of my studying. Wait, you were on guard. Yeah, there was a thing. I was tied up or indisposed. So, Opbot and Ken sort of blew it for their captain. It'd be kind of neat if, honestly, this is one of those games I wouldn't mind DLC for. They added maybe a new ship and like a longer dungeon. I know there is the endless dungeon with air quotes with the drill, but I mean like an actual like longer campaign or like alternate levels, stuff like that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Binding of Isaac, similar mechanics there. I really enjoy that. What do we got? Okay. Oh. So we got module destroyers going on here. Just not fun. Get our science going. Autodoc 2s? I guess. None of these are really great. So we get industry generator too. What do you do? Alright, that's fine. This is destroyed, so we'll throw it on our food replicator. And our science creator. And you will always buy dust just because we have Jellary. Oops. So again, I'm not feeling Oppot. I gave him a chance. I got recycling. Tried using it. It's just not working out. Food Replicator 3, you're gonna have to try for it. Okay, Tightrope I remember being kind of strong. Lower speed. Pretty big DPS bonus though. And that's fine with me. Throw Crutchy over here on Oppot. Who's now probably gonna have to be a runner. Because that's just the way it goes. And we'll get up a, do we go for more science? I honestly think we should. So we really need to get moving on that. Okay, I'm gonna be fine. Nothing. So knowingly those guys will go for the big modules first. But alright, so we're getting there. Jellary and Ken will hold that. Actually, we'll probably just have Ken do it. Jellary, you coming? Oh, there she is. Oh, they got in the crystal. He's fine. So we get Autodoc in here, Prisoner Prod, and probably another Autodoc. Treasure chest. Dehydrated water, okay. I forget what that does for us. A little bit of health and Heroes of Floor, heal cost minus 10%. That's okay. Not really a game breaker, but I'll take anything at this point. And the land module's probably what we're going for. It's fairly powerful. I just don't know who to level up right now. I guess Ken for the murder. 6 gun, okay. Not really useful right now. I'll blow up one of these and throw it on another Autodoc for Ken. Gork. Honestly, I mean, Gork's pretty strong. Question is, do we keep Tro or get rid of Tro and take Gork? Because like Ockbot can be our runner. He's fast enough now with Crutchy. I mean, I think. Well, he's 62 DPS. We'll see. We'll let Gork hang around for a while and I'll think about him when we get to the end. Bandleader's Baton, one of the best items in the game. It's absolutely ridiculous. Really though? Which makes him attack so fast. Interesting, I thought that would have been a little more powerful for. Some more industry. Alright, and let's go do some science. Yeah, I don't think it... Like, I want to get Gork, but I'm not sure it'd be good to have more slow characters. Well, there's our Neurostun and Emergency Generator, which are two things we absolutely need. We have not had much luck in the way of science, sadly, this round. Although our modules are quite high level. So... We'll see what floor we're on. 5? 4. We'll be okay. Bit tighter than I like, but that's alright. Enemy spawn. Just from down there. Okay. Kill him. Okay. Wow, though. Not sure what's going on in here. Gotta deal with that, sadly. This is just annoying. Alright. Yeah, we could just use it with do with anything right now. See if we can research some damage, perhaps. Oh, that's right, we need Neurostun. Like, I really need Emergency Generator for later, but we need Neurostun for right now. So this is what I'm saying, like, if I get rid of Tro, like, what level is Gork? Just 1? Oh, never mind. If it's like level 3, I would have done it. Because Gork can just hold a room. Maybe we level... We'll get Tro up a bit when we get here. Scamper. That's useful. His speed didn't go up any, which I was really hoping it would. Got a little more survivability on him. Ah, yeah, War Rider. There we go. Spent a lot of food leveling. You sort of want to pick one hero and focus on them and just get up to certain levels where they're good, which normally is when you get Operate on someone. But I just don't know who unlocks what at what level that's useful. I just know my favorite heroes. So, oh, please be Industry Merchant, Football Whistle, Iron Fist. This is actually a good one. Rice Wind we have to take. Absolutely have to. See, I don't know. Knowledge is good is quite useful. The football whistle's kind of awesome though. But I'm not sure how we throw that on. Jalari's already got Iron Fist. I guess we throw it on Tro then. Because it's a bunch of defense. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I don't know. Self tyro. Self dehydrated water. Knowledge is good, gives 2 wit to everybody. If we throw that on him, turns into an extra 3 per door. Whatever he's researching. And if we do ever find someone else to operate, that'll affect everybody. So we'll get that. I think we get the football whistle. It costs a lot of our industry, which we're severely lacking. But sadly, we don't have much of a choice. We just don't have any items with defense. So, what can you do? So here. This isn't fair. The emergency generator I need, but bioorganic transference is extremely powerful. So I think you go with what you need, and go from there. So we'll open our door. It's not going to be enough to get us it, but hey. And then I think we leave Gork. I like him, but just see what we can do here. Boom, 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 boom. So that's how we're gonna roll. And everybody's gonna wait here, and Oppa is our runner. So you weren't just tied up, you had ropes on, studying nodeology. Yeah, I mean, I was practicing some new knots, but hey, you were killing people. The Groids got to my programming, not my fault. But if Captain Miles finds out, oh yeah, we're both history. Let's hope he stays lost with the ship. Nice. Well, if nothing else, it was worth it taking off bot just so we could see that little interaction. So Opbot got 5% extra speed and 8% extra defense out of it. It's pretty good. And Ken got the same thing. Nice. I stand by the fact, if your crystal room has 4 doors, you're gonna have a bad day. Because that's not great. Yes, we will buy dust. Any day of the week, we'll buy dust. So, opening, I like to open every door adjacent to the crystal, and then pick one direction to head towards. The reason for this is the further are you in the level, the stronger monsters spawn, the more powerful the waves, and stuff like that. So, what this does is, if you say go this way, and then this way, and then this way, when you get to that last way, ideally you have a bunch of operators, right? So once you start heading for the last direction, you just have one person to defend. So this way I'd like to go and then get my power set up in these rooms and put up defenses, and that way I can just go explore, see what there's to see. And Sarah. And Sarah. Well, goodbye, Tro. Nice knowing ya. I'm sure there's gonna be people upset that I traded Tro for Sarah. But Tro dies fast, Sarah dies fast, but Sarah runs really, really fast. You can see she's already speed at 53. She's level 5, she got Narrow Stun Light, she slows monsters in the room with her, and she repairs. Absolutely. And also Nano Bros, hey. It's fun. Who should get the extra HP regen? The Wit's not crazy useful right now. Don't have anyone to operate. Well, okay, we'll throw that on Opbot and we'll give the HGTTG to Ken. He doesn't need it, but why not? And I think we throw down another food replicator because we're really low now. Alright. So we're going to head down this right path just because there's not a lot of module slots here. Are there any? There's 2. Plop down 2 auto decks. And what I've found in this game is Sarah might die fast, but if you die fast and you're the like sorry, I'm not sure what I was trying to say there. But the thing is, she might die fast, but she's so speedy that it's just you clear levels really, really, really fast once you get the crystal. And it just means, like, you can take some games that you should lose. You really should. You shouldn't be able to get to the crystal in time, and she just gets there. Saves the day. Everyone's happy. Oh, please give me Teslas. Narrow Stun 2, I'll take it. It's not the best thing in the world, but I also hate these things. It's the damage modules. Again, we have Sarah, who can run around Mach 10 and repair everything. It's not the end of the world, it's just not great. I would love to get Tesla guns and tear gas. Always found that one funny. Alright, I'm gonna pay some, pop this, get some food. And honestly, we're going a bit heavy on this floor, but I'm gonna go for more science because we're really far behind. And none of these are good. Gonna reset it. Tesla module, thank you. Alright. Can everybody in this room here? Can open it. Get in. So this will be our kill room for this side here. Throw up an Autodoc shard. And we'll throw a couple Teslas once they research. How long do we got? Thank you, tear gas. So are they finished? No. Another science. Well, I'm really glad we went so heavy into like dropping the extra science then. Alright. Get 2 Teslas up here. 2 Teslas here. Neurostun and get an Autodoc. So Tesla just got unlocked. We don't have any science though, so we can't research it. That's fine. Oh, and the lightsaber. Just crazy. We're gonna throw that on her and hopefully remember the switch when it comes time to run with the crystal. Throw down another Autodoc shard here. Okay, tear gas unlocked. Are they all coming from, yeah, down here. Alright, can we research? Power organic transference is good. And module 2 is okay. We'll probably pass on that. So bioorganic transference. Yeah. What else do we have access to right now? Those are all terrible. Okay, who just got EMP'd? Please not you. Okay. This room, for some reason. It's annoying, it's gonna reduce our science, but whatever. EMP is probably one of the most frustrating random event things that happens. What do you got for me? Oh, for science, huh? Bulletproof vest. I'm gonna have to buy it. Throw it on Ken. His speed is 37 right now still, which is insane. But, just because we don't have any armor. Well, actually, I don't think I can afford that much research. Okay, expensive heal. Not great, but... That was the last floor. Yeah, well, we're not gonna be able to get it, sadly. Unless I sell something. And I can't really... Like, I could sell the lightsaber and buy it. But the lightsaber's really good. I mean, we just want the speed on her anyway. So maybe we do that. There's a lot of research, but... The 6-gun we can probably sell. That's fine. But we do need the rapier for the speed. You know what? Maybe we don't. She's fast. Alright. We'll do that then. And buy a bulletproof vest for Ken here. He's barely hanging in on the defense game. Alright, awesome. Okay. Okay, so we do this. And looking good. She's just so fast. It's not even on her, like, sprint. I wish we could sprint with the crystal. Be really overpowered, but hey. So. If we level up one more time, get turtle stance. Turtle mode. Reduces her speed by 30. She's still quite fast at the dawn. And plus 130 defense. I just like having it on her because she is such a squishy hero. If you ever need her, hey, done. You know? Okay. So it looks like we have suicide things. Which is really annoying. Alright, so we'll start the industry farms. And there's a lot of things that destroy modules, annoyingly. Tools belt. 4 wit gives repair. It's actually pretty awesome. I really don't know who to throw that on right now. I think we just throw out Undulary. Alright. Get our science creator up. We're gonna have everyone defend this room just in case monsters choose to spawn there. Yeah. Would love some dust though. Cannons there are hopefully going to get some dust. Thank you. Oh, Oddbot, hang in there. So it was a bit rough. Not sure what we do to make that a little less painful. Okay, get this room powered. Get more science. We gotta get back here. Have Oddbot not die, would be good. Turtle Saints. These are just intense, nasty enemies, and just not really sure what to do against them. Okay. So, 2. Probably Neurostun. Yeah. No, she's fine. Okay. Alright. This is brutal. Got a little extra power. But, it's not really working out for us. I wonder what. Oh, we lost the main module here. That's just so annoying. Yeah, like we don't really have a choice there. Level Ken up a bunch. We have a rice one on him. Give him a slightly better one. Everyone's alive, repair everything. Jalari's not really doing a whole lot in there. I guess we'll move her to the main room for now. Yeah, we'll gladly buy some dust, thank you. Okay. Oh no, they blew up the module. I'm really hating these things. All the modules. This is just really rough for mob spawns. It's like all the monsters just attack your modules on this floor. And Max. Max don't. I mean, Dust Thirst. Like, I don't know. That's a tough call to make. I think I'm gonna not. Let's try and get some science back up. I don't know why this is red. Looks a bit buggy. Having only one operator to level 5 is definitely hurting us. I'll say that much. But, what can you do? Mormish, man, all these decent characters that we really
Really don't need right now. So I'm gonna get that just so we can get our like I think right now we just need food and industry, so okay, minor modules, heroes and floor get less attack, of course. Love when the game decides you just don't need any hero damage. That's pretty fun. Throw stance. Alright. I'm not sure we're gonna make it this time, guys. Yeah, I really didn't need you right now. Like, the King's Armor's good, but we just can't afford it. Alright, well this part is done. There's our exit. I'd want to just leave the floor because the mob spawns are terrible, but we're way behind on industry and food, and we need to get researching, so sadly don't really have a choice. And these are all terrible. No, please don't blow that up. Oh, well, Sarah's dead. That's it. That's the run. That's game. Sorry, guys. We just kind of got hosed. Just terrible choice of enemies. And, no good research either. Kinda sucks. What can you do? Yeah, I don't know. Um, I think Rakian Max is a fairly strong start. Alright, we'll do that. The best thing about Max is once you hit level 4 with them, you have them operate, and that's it. You don't really need them for anything else. And you can like sell them off, if you will, dismiss him and get somebody new later if you find someone who replaces him. But he gives you a guaranteed +2 science per door, which is huge. And I find early on, like, that's really the linchpin, is getting enough science for all the things you want early. And Rakia, of course, gets operate at level 3, which the faster you get someone with operate, the better you're gonna do. And Crutchy, which we're not going to be able to use for a while. There we go. And start building our choke room here. Self-powered room, nice. There's our exit. I would love for the science to... Thank you. Gotta go for the tear gas. Dun, dun. Gonna get our operate and have her work on that. Got a couple waves coming, but I think we'll be alright. Racky only starts at 29 DPS, 2 levels, so probably starts at like 27. But any gun you get her just like triples that because she's using a machine gun. So we got our tear gas and some extra science. Always nice to see. Prisoner Prod 3. That's okay. I don't know. Kind of want to get Prisoner Prod 3s here. But let's go with the pepper spray. Never really used it, so maybe this will be the run we try and see if it's actually really good. Some people seem to say it's amazing, some people are like, oh no, it's terrible. I don't know. Depends how expensive it is. I will stay Terragast and Neurostun. Just that's always quite a good combination. Although I feel like it's been nerfed since release, but hey, that's alright. And it's our last door. How much does pepper spray cost? 12. Bit expensive, actually. So. Like, this is how we do it. So we'll have Brachia sit here. Grab the crystal and run. Now, I'm wondering... Oh, it's attack power plus 50%. So this isn't gonna... I was hoping it was cooldown reduction, which would be awesome with pepper spray. But, sadly it's not, so... Alright, everybody out. Rakia is not feeling too well about our chances here. I think we'll be okay. I'm feeling Max and Rakia. I'm feeling floor 10. Not sure if that'll happen. Floor 8. We'll say floor 8. Bit of a long load screen here. Wonder what's up. Alright. 3 doors on floor 2. Not my favorite. It's okay. Okay, those guys go for buildings normally. Or modules. So that's always the worst thing to see. And yes, we will buy some dust, thank you. And a merchant. Appreciate that. What do you got? Okay, well, this time the game is being a little kind to us. So, yeah. Let's buy the Fuzi here. Lower speed with a bunch of attack power, that's fine, and the t-shirt. Ton of extra defense, lower speed. We don't really plan on having Rakia go anywhere. And maybe buy the pea shooter for Max. And I'd like to get the used chitin for him. So we'll see if we can do that. Okay, I didn't know you could build under these guys. It's really useful. Lowers DPS by 4, but defense by 9. It's kind of huge. Let's say we go for it. Start building this Terragast. Thankfully, we're going to be just fine. We got tons of items now. So we can build some modules here. Get another food up actually. I want to try and keep ahead of the game in that regard. There's our exit. And Dina! Hey Dina, welcome to the crew. And let's go buy her a t-shirt. There's only 9 and 3 defense can save your life. Probably. Oh, there's our research. Science Creator 3 could be huge, actually. Normally I don't worry about it with Max, but... you know. Alright. Bit rough. Alright, so let's build some prisoner prods actually. Should be all we need. Alright. Now here's the problem, it's like in the ideal world, you don't level up your science creator because you have Max. I think that's probably the smarter thing to do. So we'll get bioorganic because that's extremely powerful. Save that door for now. And what do we get? A rapier. Well, that's a really good item. Happy to have it, but I'm gonna pop her room heal. Okay, get some defenses built here. There's some nasty spawns. Just lots of damaging enemies. But at least we don't have the ones we had on the previous floor. Sadly, yeah, that's annoying. Sadly, somehow told Rakia to not be where she was. Oh, you want? Got the overcharged damage. Alright, a little scary. And one last room here. Okay. So I think we do this. It's a bit of a tricky one. Also, could have researched one more thing. I didn't. We're gonna, yeah. Try and get out of here. So we need neurostuns and Teslas would be awesome. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Just 2 doors this time. And what do we got over here? It's looking a little better. Yes, I will pay. What do we get? Food? Food. Fine with me. We're gonna get the nurse up to level 3 here, or 4 here, so she gets to operate. Alright, we'll try out a pepper spray. Might end up regretting it, but hey. We got keep your distance, no defense, but we're faster. Not great. Gotta be said. Okay, industry generator 3. That's probably worth getting. Oh yeah, I forgot we have absolutely no defense. This game loves to punish us for some reason. And how long? 3 more doors. Oh, that's painful. Just throw down some prisoner prods here, just to soften things up. There's our exit, which is nice. Same deal. Just throw some down to soften things up. Got a lot of industry coming. Oh. Yeah. Autodoc shards. I think we go for the higher pepper spray here. In one more turn when we can plop down a science creator. 2 science creators. Yeah, these are actually pretty good, the pepper sprays. So thank you to everyone that recommended that. Do we need more food? It's useful. Do we need more industry? Well, at 5, we only have to open 7 doors to pay that off. Probably best we just get more, honestly, probably best we just get more food. And just a couple prods. What do we get? Quick draw, nice. Throw that on Nursina here. Huge DPS increase. That's insane. Yeah, we still have her heal if needed. So, pepper spray 2. Oh, merchant. What do you got? Food. Wow, that item is just so good though. Every time I see it, I want it. Honestly, we're not gonna get any of these. Although repair is nice, I'm not sure which of these. Okay, Raki has repair. The nurse does not. So we'll grab her that. And gonna throw 1 level on Max here, I think. Just get him a little more health, a little more defense, and his active ability. Because I think his active ability is really strong, personally. Oh shoot, that's not good. Blowing up my stuff, I didn't even realize. It's not fair. Oh yeah, that's really annoying. Okay, well, that's easily solved. Throw the surviving kit on him, he can repair it now. Throw it back on her. Probably not gonna bother rebuilding that. It's a little late. Some extra science and pepper spray too. So that's awesome. Max, please don't die on the way. There were a lot of enemy spawns there. But... okay, gonna throw the repair back on Max. Get him in the room here. Verbal abuse. Just hang in there, guys. Alright. And then throw the repair kit back on her for the extra wit. It's a little annoying to keep juggling this, but it does end up getting us just like 1 extra point every time. Oh, yeah, sorry, we gotta go research a little here. Suppressive Firebot, Siblaster, Viral Injector, and... don't really think these are great. I think we'll just go for the shop. Although there's something to be said about buying a cheaper one just to get it out of the way. But... okay. Self-powered room, that's awesome. I'm gonna throw some prods down just so self-powered room can annoy everybody. Alright, so far we seem to be doing quite well. Sorry, what do I already forgot how much I need for it? Loot's 46. 48. Let's see, 14. Okay, so 2 more doors. Oh, hey, sorry, didn't see there. Just trying the math. A little tired. How you doing today? That's good to hear. Do you have the weekend off, or are you one of those unlucky people that work through it? Yeah, awesome. That's, I don't know. It's one of those things. Anytime I can get people to play a game, to buy a game that's not really. I'm not saying this game's like indie or like not well known or anything like that, but it's kind of like the smaller end of these kind of games. Oh, who'd we get? Max. You. I think it's really fun though, and I just want more support for this game, so hopefully it gets either more frequent updates by the developer, because Amplitude's pretty awesome if you played their other games, Endless Space and Endless Legends. But I kind of feel like it just doesn't have the community yet, which is too bad. It's a lot of fun. It's basically like a tower defense and sort of dungeon crawl hybrid. And what you might be seeing here is I have a bunch of modules which are like towers, building rooms. I'll explain that a little more once we finish this wave of enemies here. Okay, so basically, in any given room, you'll see there's these little blips here. I can build towers. So I can put down prisoner prods, for example. They cost me 3 industry, which is one of your resources in this game. And they give stats, so they have attack power, cooldown, etc. These are just the basic deal damage towers. So I might throw one down here, and it's built. However, for that to do anything, the room has to have power. So you see, if I turn off the power, it's now not going to work. So the power rooms, I'm not sure if there's a keyboard hotkey, but I just use the middle mouse button. You just click the mouse wheel, turns power on and off in a room. And you have to have power. So for example, if I power all these rooms and I unpower this room, it's going to turn the power off on all the connected rooms, which is kind of cool. And enemies spawn in unpowered rooms as well. So it really comes down like a crazy resource management type of game, like trying to get by on like, now I have a lot of dust right now, and you use dust to power your rooms. You need 10 dust to turn power on in one room. You get dust by killing enemies, maybe in a room, like a lot of possibilities for it. Sometimes you're not very lucky, and you don't have a lot, so the other 3 resources that we got industry, which you use to build things, science used to research things, and food, which you use to heal your heroes and upgrade them. So for example, Max right now is level 2. It'll take 36 food to get him to level 3, which will give him 55 extra health, 3 defense, and 2 DPS. Enemies, well, that's funny you mention that. Enemies cannot open doors, and doors are kind of like the turns in this game, but there is one enemy that can break doors, which I'm hoping we don't see this run because it's kind of like the bane of my existence. Basically, these things like break down doors, which trigger just tons of enemies flooding you, and you kind of lose the game if they break a door or two. So, right now, this little running man with the diamond, that's the exit. And I have to try and get this crystal to the exit. You don't know where that is at the start. You have to go through, and every time you open a door, you'll have income. So you'll see I get plus 10 industry, 7 science, and 7 food, every time I open a door. That's also when all the enemies spawn, so it's kind of turn-based in that sense, but once you open it, it's real-time. You can pause the game at any time using pause, the spacebar, sorry, if you prefer. I'm not a fan of pausing games. It's also why I lose a lot, but it's neither here nor there. So we're gonna take the crystal and try and get it down here. And hopefully not get killed by these enemies that are chasing us. And I went off on a tangent and forgot what I was talking about. I apologize. Something about doors. But no, enemies can't open them. Except for the ones that break them. And the story for this game is basically, you're on a spaceship. It crash lands, it gets shot down, I think. And it crash lands on this planet. And the crystal is your power source, basically. That's the only reason you can power any of these rooms. And you're trying to get it out. So you can maybe repair the ship, maybe get a new ship. Not really certain. Never made it out. So, I believe there's 14 floors, but I've reached 12. And I died quite horribly on the last one. Heroes also have abilities, some passive, some active. The active ones last a duration in seconds and then recharge every so many doors you open. And the passive ones, some of the most important ones to keep in mind are the operate ability, which heroes have stats. And the wit stat doesn't really do anything, except when you operate something, half of your wit is added to your income. So you see right now, we're earning 5 industry, 4 science, and 4 food. So I'm going to open this door here, so we get those 4. Got some dust for opening the door, killed some monsters, going to turn on the power, and now I can build things. So I'm going to throw down an industry generator 3. I'm going to put it down this room, and you'll see that gave us plus 10, because it gives plus 5. So now we're at 10 industry every time I open a door. And if I open this one, I have Rakia here getting ready to operate. So now that she's operating that, she's going to add half her wit, which is rounded up, thankfully. So 10 divided by 2. So we get an extra 5 income per turn. And that's because she has the operate passive skill. And I will tell you, when you first play this game, you're going to get killed. A lot. And you get to pick 2 heroes going into it. And my favorites right now are taking Rakia and Max O'Kane right here. Because they both get access to op. And having that economy in this game is really what helps you in the crunch of the later levels. So right there, we just opened a cryo capsule. And normally, you just you spend a bit of industry, you open one of these cryo capsules, and you get food. In this case, Josh, Professor Josh Natello, was sleeping in it, and he's basically Doctor Who. He's kind of an awesome character. I love having him. And interestingly enough, you can have a party of 4 max. If you find someone else you want, you have to get rid of one. But our party is kind of like the nerd group. Because we have, she was the ship's doctor. This is a computer hacker who just chain smoked cigarettes and then ran out of cigarettes and just started throwing coffee and rat crap and all sorts of stuff into them. And we got an intrepid explorer, and then basically Doctor Who. So. A lot of fun flavor text in this game as well. It's quite enjoyable. So right now I'm just trying to get a bit of an economy going. So that we can... because we're on floor 4. And the earlier you can get a large buffer of resources, the better for you. It is a very confusing game. Early on. It's not as bad as, say, a Paradox game, but, you know, it's not the easiest thing to get into. but it's definitely worth it. I've been playing it for the last 6 days. I put in about 3 hours every night after work, stream it. Loving it. Just loving it. Alright. So you'll see here, this is an artifact, and this is where you do your research. So I can spend this many research points to research a module, and researching something takes 3 doors, which is what that symbol means. So I'm gonna try and get the shop. Oh, it's great. I think a lot of people are put off by the sort of, it doesn't pick one genre. It tried to go for 2, because it really is a roguelike and a tower defense. And that was my big problem. When I played it in early access, I loved it, but I didn't understand it. Do you know what I mean? And when I started playing again recently, yeah, that was my thing. I like tower defense games, but I love roguelikes. And the tower defense aspect is in the background, but it's necessary, if you know what I mean. So, building these things like right here. So this is tear gas, for example. It's just a bunch of like gas canisters filled with nano machines that just like rip you apart. Basically what it does is a little bit of damage over time and lowers the armor of monsters by half. So you have a lot of ways you can build it. You could go the traditional tower defense, which is building a lot of like attack damage towers. That's doable. You can also, if you feel like, build a more hero-based set. And it all depends on what you research. So if I go like bio-organic transference, every time I kill a monster in a room, we heal up to 100 health. It splits among the guys you have, so it's not that great if you put 4 guys in a room. But you can definitely have, basically you can build a bunch of things that just buff up a guy and just leave him in a room and just have him just kill things. And it feels very much like the heroes are doing it instead of towers. Conversely, you can do the opposite if you feel like it. But I kind of like to have the heroes do the work. There's also different ships you can unlock. And ships just change the game type, basically. And one of them is, you start with 4 heroes who are just fully kitted out, super powerful. But, your towers are kind of crappy, you have to research, like, forever to get anything. And so, in that aspect, you're just like 4 kill machines going through the dungeon, blowing things up. They don't. There's no experience except if I was to buy a level up with food. So it's very much resource management, and you'll probably, first time you play, you'll probably be able to get like 6th floor. It's just, you get to a crunch period later on where the floors just go really, really low on resources. Because these enemies here, they slow you, and there's a toxic gas in this room that slows me down. So, what a pain in the ass. But let's see. So one of these like plus modules, the large ones on the ground, these are where I can build my resources. And when you get to about floor 9, you start seeing a lot less of these. So it's good to get your economy up and rolling early on, if you can.